Hey Cancers, this is Toque Tarot, and this is going to be your tarot reading for July. So I will go back to my old ways in August for doing first of the month and last of the month, but I am going on vacation this month and I will be away, so I won't be able to do readings, so I decided to do it all in one kind of go here. So this is your July reading. I hope everyone is having a good day. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Doesn't check your moon and rise, and you could be in that energy as well. Just remember, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest here. Perfect. So I like what I did last week, and I like that I started with this angel oracle that I got recently. So we're going to start with it again here. So the card you got for July is clear, cancel, and release. You are being guided to clear your life and energy of any negative or challenging people, situations, or events. It's time to release any old ideas of negative thought patterns or even sarcastic comments you may be using to put yourself down. Angel Wisdom wants you to recognize and realize the power of your words, thoughts, and intentions. And if you are saying something, even jokingly, about yourself that might have a negative effect on you, or express something you wish wasn't real, you are being encouraged to be more loving towards yourself. Angels are guiding you to be clear, cancel, and release anything you no longer want or need in order to make room for love, positivity, and peace. All right, Cancer. Let's get into your regular tarot reading now. Just gonna pull some cards here, and and then we'll get into it. And just feel what's in your energy. I do feel, I do get this a lot in Cancer, which is the heightened emotions, but I do feel kind of like the tears in my eyes right now. I'm feeling like it's not going to be the easiest week, but I feel like there's just going to be some kind of strong choices that kind of have to be made here. I'm getting your strength in these tears as well. So again, I do feel that kind of underlining. I don't feel like just pure sadness. I feel strength in it as well. It's almost like it's kind of like welling up in my eyes right now. You know, it's like that kind of like, it's welling up there, but I am kind of being strong in this energy. So maybe that's some of the stuff that you are clearing out, especially if you feel like you were a little bit overly emotional this week. Here we have the Judgment card kind of in our main energy, and the Judgment card it means it's kind of time for choice or a judgment to be made. Usually when it's upright like this, it means yes, we will kind of make the right choice, that our judgment is kind of maybe on the better side here. It's not like we're making an error in judgment on anything, but I do feel like there is some choices that have to be made in this kind of month for you, and you might find that in July as being like, hey, wow, I'm just like faced with a lot of choices. I know that we're in Cancer season right now, so maybe with your birthday you are kind of feeling that pressure of making choices, or being like having that almost kind of review, being like, where am I at where I want to be in life? You know, am I at the right job? Am I in the right relationship here as well? Because we do have the Ace of Pentacles the Ace of Cups in the reverse here, and the Ace of Cups in reverse can sometimes mean blocked emotions, can sometimes talk about kind of new emotional beginnings not happening here. Sometimes it can talk about breakups as well. I see you kind of really evaluating your kind of emotional happiness in this month here, and I think that's, again, that kind of the judgments that we are making. You know, it's like, what will kind of bring me this kind of emotional fulfillment? Is this relationship doing that? Is this job kind of doing that for me? You know, where in my life, the energy I'm feeling right now is like, where in my life can I bring more of that into? Can I bring in more love, more kind of emotional connection here? That's kind of with this clear, cancel, release as well. Like they said, you know, where can I bring that kind of cup of love in my life? We also have the Knight of Pentacles popping in here. So for some of you, this could be, again, maybe an earth sign that is a little bit more stable to bring you stability here. This could also be a new job, someone coming here to offer you a little bit more money as well. I kind of want to pull another card on this Knight of Pentacles because I kind of want to see who this might be. It's weird because this money situation is, this job's coming in, or maybe this stable situation is coming in here, but we're feeling really in our heads with it, and we're really overthinking it with this kind of Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Swords energy is all about kind of overthinking, is all about kind of feeling like we're stuck in the place that we are, feeling like we can't do anything, feeling like fear is going to win here. We also have it kind of followed by the Fool in reverse, which is kind of talking about that kind of fear of kind of a fresh start, or fear to kind of release and just be open to coming to something new here. So again, I get that over kind of thinking that you might be happening right now. Maybe someone is coming in to offer you this new job, and you are kind of being like, oh, well, this is great. I like this new stability, but it's also just like, wait, am I kind of happy right now doing what I'm doing here, or will this job kind of make me happy? You know, will this person maybe offer me a little bit stability, will make me more happy? I just feel a lot of confusion kind of involved with that, and I feel like we're just kind of nervous about making kind of the wrong judgment call, and I think that's why judgment is kind of so strong, or is at least the main focus of this reading for this month for you, Cancer, is this feeling of, you know, there's some choices to be made here. I'm sorry, I just kind of also was feeling a different energy here. Just give me a sec. You remember when I kind of talked about that strength kind of in the beginning here? It's feeling like it's feeling this energy of like putting yourself first, and that's kind of the phrase that I kind of got when I was kind of feeling, again, this energy that's kind of feeling around you right now, is kind of putting your needs in front of kind of anything else. And sometimes people can say maybe that's selfish, but I just think you're kind of being like, okay, it's time to kind of focus on me and kind of what I want, you know, out of life and out of things here. Maybe in the last little bit, you kind of feeling like you've been neglecting yourself in that sense. And I feel like this is kind of the time where you're just like, maybe it's time to kind of focus on me or focus on that. So, for Cancers, please. We have the Six of Pentacles here in the reversed. We have the Three of Cups popping up, and we have the King of Cups. A lot of Cups energy. Again, this is a water reading. You are Cancers, but it's popping up here as well. The Six of Cups in reverse is feeling like we have to do everything on ourselves, or fend for ourselves here. Feels like that no one is really out there to help you. It's feeling like energy where you're just kind of feeling very isolated and kind of alone, and that you have to do everything yourself, and no one's there to actually look after you or take care of you. I don't know if this is, again, an energy that you are feeling within your relationships right now, or feeling just kind of in general that these feelings might come up. But the fact that it's followed by the Three of Cups here, and Three of Cups talks about our friendships, who we correlate ourselves with, society, you know, groups of people that we can kind of join with here, who we go out with. So again, you might be feeling a little bit of isolation kind of in your friend groups, or feeling like very alone in that matter. Maybe you're feeling like people aren't really there for you, or feeling that you have to kind of work through things by yourself here. It's interesting though, because the Three of Cups is upright, it more feels like to me that we need to maybe reach out, we need to maybe rely on the people around us a little bit more. Because the Ace of Cups is kind of in the reverse, it feels like there is that little blockade of emotion, feeling that little bit of, again, feeling like a little bit of almost like suppression kind of energy with that. here, but I feel like, again, reaching out with friends or spending time with friends, really finding the people that you really connect with, I think is going to be really important with you in these 2 weeks. We have the King Cups energy here as well, so maybe there is another water sign that you really admire or really respect. They're kind of more emotionally balanced. They're someone that you can kind of really lean on. They kind of give really good advice here. If it's not someone else, it might just be you, Cancer, as well, where you're kind of going to understand yourself a little bit more emotionally when we kind of connect with friends or connect with the kind of other people here in this situation. For Cancer. We have the Three of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles, and then we also have the Four of Wands. And the Three of Wands is in reverse and the Four of Wands is in reversed here. For me, this is kind of talking about a new game plan, a new strategy that we might be having. And again, like I was talking about in the reading here, where we're, I feel like there's a lot of choices to be made in this month for you. Choice is going to be kind of really, really heavy in general. But again, the Three of Wands in reverse is kind of all about we need a new game plan. We need to go back to the drawing board here. There's something that's just not really working out for us. And we can kind of see that in the Ace of Cups reversed. We can see that in the Fool reversed here. There's some kind of maybe other path for you or something here that wants to kind of start here. But a fear has kind of been holding us back to kind of begin this new journey for ourselves. So we need to kind of go back. We need to take the time to kind of feel like, okay, maybe I need to do another game plan here. The Page of Pentacles is kind of all about what we want to plant and what we want to grow here. So again, you might be going back to the drawing board. It's like, okay, what do I want to start building in my life? What do I want to start creating for myself here? You know, is it a business that I want to start? Is it going back to school because I'm not happy in my career? Is it, you know, kind of starting to work on myself and building that kind of energy just to watch it grow here and kind of make myself have a more stable life? Whatever it is for you, Cancer, I feel like you're kind of, again, going back to the drawing board and kind of seeing what you want to create for yourself, especially in this next chapter. And I think that's something that everyone kind of does around their birthday, but I think that's going to be a little bit more prevalent for you in this month, at least. We do have the Four of Wands reversed, which means kind of leaving home energy. For some of you, that is building money so that you can leave your house or leave your kind of home situation right now. Maybe some of you are still living at home. Maybe some of you are in an apartment or a house that you aren't liking, or that you kind of don't want to be in a certain city anymore. You don't want to be you know, in a certain area, live in a certain apartment, and you want to kind of get away, you want to kind of move here, so you're going to start kind of building towards that. Or maybe for some of you, you'll be looking at schools in different cities, jobs in different cities. I just kind of get that energy for you here, that we're kind of looking for a change up, and we're looking to kind of it's funny because this is kind of, this angel is kind of pushing away, and that's what I just saw kind of in my brain here as well. Just some energy of just being like, not like fresh start energy, but just kind of needing to push some things away, or it's like I need to kind of maybe leave for a bit and like come back, or kind of do my own thing here. There's something I want to maybe explore, or something I kind of want to do for myself. For Cancer, please. Magician popping out, which is a great sign, because Magician and Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You have the Knight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. This is a really good start job-wise for you. So if this is maybe moving away for a job, or kind of wanting to maybe change up your field, or whatever it is for you, Cancer, this is a pretty good sign for that. We have the Magician, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot, which is strong, strong energy. The Magician is telling you that, hey, you have all the tools right now to do what you want, to manifest the life that you want here. You have the energy is kind of in your realm. You're kind of vibrating at a place of abundance. Maybe some of you are being like, you know what, I'm really going to put it out there that I really want this kind of new job, or I want this kind of fresh start for myself, or I want to, you know, I'm going to start kind of writing down affirmations for myself to kind of manifest the things that I want. Because we have the Ace of Pentacles here, this new kind of found energy of like job stability coming in as well. I always get the Ace of Pentacles as like a new job offer here again. So something new kind of in the job wise is what I'm getting in this energy. Maybe you're like, hey, I'm going to start maybe applying for new jobs here, or something that I like a little bit better. I feel like you're going to be really charged, at least by the end of the month here, that I'm feeling. With the Chariot card popping out as well, you're going to feel very charged to do something. It's almost like you make that choice, you make that decision, and you kind of move towards it here. And that's why I kind of feel like the underlining strength that I felt like in my eyes, especially when I was like, yes, it's like teary because there's maybe a lot of things happening kind of emotionally for us right now, but it feels like that strength underneath here, that you're going to kind of take charge of the situation, whatever it is. You're like, yeah, I'm doing it, and going forward that way. Once you kind of make that judgment call for yourself, Cancer. For Cancers, please. Because at the front of this we have the Magician, right? The Ace of Pentacles and Chariot, which is kind of all about this, yes, manifesting power and like new beginning for us here. And the Chariot energy is kind of that kind of moving forward with kind of speed and kind of haste here. But right after that we have the Eight of Wands kind of in the reverse here. We have the Two of Swords, which again is that kind of decision that we're talking about here. And the King of Swords in reverse. And then also the Four of Pentacles, which is, for me, this energy is kind of, this choice here is because we're not feeling like something is kind of, with this Eight of Wands here, feeling like something is moving fast enough for us, or something is not happening. It's like almost like you're feeling like the energy is not there. You're not maybe where you want, maybe where you're kind of at in life, where you feel like things aren't kind of happening for you fast enough. So again, maybe that is this energy that you're having to feel this change here. Also, I don't want you to feel like, hey, just because we decide to make this switch as well, that everything's going to work out perfectly for us and everything's going to fall into line and it's amazing here, and everything will happen the way we want it to, because it's getting in this energy, especially with the King of Swords reversed, about getting a little bit cold about something. And because the Four of Pentacles is here as well, it means what we might be holding on too tight to something, or our ideals, how something maybe should go, instead of releasing a little bit more. The King of Swords is kind of energy of all about strategy, and when the King of Swords is kind of in the reversed like this, it can represent that's kind of someone that's a little bit cold, someone that really doesn't communicate properly, someone that doesn't see the strategy of things, overthinks, maybe acts before kind of feeling like the plan is ready or set. Here, I'm trying to get this energy for this kind of King of Wands. Okay, sorry, King of Swords in reversed. Excuse me. Some of you may be making a choice about an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, and that's what maybe not be moving fast enough for you. Maybe, again, these are some choices, like I said at the top here, romantically for yourself here. At the bottom, I'm getting energy that you really kind of want things to work out, but just something's not working out. I'm gonna pull one more card. Can I get clarification on this? Yeah, I mean, you got kind of another moving card here, which is the Six of Swords, moving away from, moving past, traveling, moving on in general here. So I feel like some of you are maybe making a decision about this air sign. If it's not this kind of person that's an air sign, you're making a decision. Maybe it's someone that you are working with that you're just not like vibing with anymore, or you're feeling like, hey, I'm not getting promoted fast enough. Energy here of just things aren't kind of moving fast enough for you kind of in this situation. So again, this idea of choice that's coming in for you in these 2 weeks is pretty prevalent, or sorry, in these 2 weeks, in this month, is pretty prevalent as well. I do see you making a move, traveling, getting away for a little bit, especially kind of in these in this month for yourself. Maybe you are doing a birthday trip, but we're thinking, I keep getting like a move as well. I don't know why, like fresh start kind of energy is popping up for me here as well. Queen of Swords in reverse. Something's not communicating, or someone's not communicating here. We have the Queen and King kind of coming out in this situation of Swords, which is two people maybe being cold to each other and not communicating with each other anymore. Distant. I get really distant energy from these two. I have the Six of Cups into the reverse here, which means this might be someone from the past or situation that you are feeling from the past kind of coming up again. Retelling I'm kind of getting as well. Stop communication. I just got a phrase, I'm not doing this anymore as well. And the Seven of Cups reversed. Just give me the word epiphany as well. So again, I think this is going to be kind of that mentally kind of strong kind of month for you, where you're kind of deciding, okay, this is what it is that I want in life, you know, and I'm kind of not repeating cycles anymore. I'm making kind of choices for me now. You know, if something's not working out, I'm restructuring it. I'm having the strength to kind of do that here. I understand that there are kind of new options coming forward in for me as well. Cancer. Just pulling some oracle cards for you as well. All right. So this Starseed Oracle I got was Star Family this week, so I'll read you that one. You are a part of a team of souls call in support. At some stage, we are part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of the soul clusters are part of the star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from the similar cloth as you. You haven't been just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls have once actually were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times and to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is a part of your star family when you feel like you know them and remember them from the moment you met. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes and quickly stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself than you feel with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like you're looking in a mirror because in a way you are. Often you'll go out of your way to help those in the star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it deeply, regardless of how long you knew them, and a certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Thinking about the people in your life, who do you feel is a part of your soul family? This is kind of the energy I'm feeling with this Three of Cups here as well. And if this card comes up in the spread, it's likely that you have met someone who's a part of your star family or you're about to. Who do you think is from the same star family as you, and how can you call upon them for support? And this is not only on the earth plane as well. You can also use your angels, your guides, your ancestors, you know, call on that support as well if you kind of need it here. And then two kind of energy oracles popped out here. So we have adjacent possibilities reversed, which is again, I'll read that for you here, but I think it's very fitting when we were talking about choice here. And you also have financial constraints. All right, so adjacent possibilities reversed. When this card is reversed, the adjacent possibility card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you are too married to your agenda. We're talking about with the Four of Pentacles here. It also is asking you to turn inward in willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your result. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. In every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Right? With this Eight of Swords here. Or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibilities of optimism, trust, and self-love? Right? Bring love to ourselves here. No matter how stuck you feel, you always have an option and thousands of choices you make every day. Now, we also got financial constraints, which is interesting because we get a lot of pentacles in this reading where new opportunities might be coming in. But again, we might have to make that energetic choice to start looking for new possibilities. And maybe this is kind of what you're frustrated with right now. Maybe this is why you are making choices, or maybe you are kind of saving up to move away because you're just feeling like, you know, something's not working for me here, or money's kind of a little tight at this job that I'm having. Restrictions concerning money. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with a lot of money, but lots of cobweb dust. With little money, sorry, but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and and also be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. It's not time of indulgence, so be aware what's really important and casually choose your expenditures. There's also a big difference between what you need and what you want, and this card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better, but for now, willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and good things you already have. All right, Cancer. I don't want to leave you on that note because I feel like, again, this financial constraint thing isn't the whole picture. I think it might be just, again, something that you are feeling right now, something that might be feeling like you're a little bit stuck in a situation. But I want you to see on the optimistic side that, hey, there are these new solutions in this month for you. And it looks like with this Magician, this Ace of Pentacles, and this Chariot, you're going to kind of move towards that a little bit more. You're going to move more towards the optimism of, hey, you know what, maybe I'll go out and try to kind of manifest a new job for myself, or maybe, you know, I'll go back and kind of do this course so that I can kind of get more money, or kind of get a job that's a little bit more stable, whatever that is for you, Cancer. All right, this was your reading for July. I hope that helped.